Hi guys, nice to see you today. This is JD Wilder here for a tarot reading for you today. If you've been watching, then you know there's a lot going on in my world. I'm moving and yeah. And I feel the nudge to share a message with the collective because I'm in a period of transition, and I think a lot of you are in a period of transition too, and it can be really hard. That's the main message from Spirit, is it can be really difficult to go through periods of transition and feel like you're alone. So let's not do that, okay? Let's just be real and connect with each other and help each other during this time, okay? So, let's see what we got today. Spirit guides of the... Hold on 1 second here. I gotta just... Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. What is it that we can channel to this beautiful collective of individuals today for their highest good? I'm feeling the nudge to share a message, and I am an open conduit. All right. I felt like I had to get grounded there for a second. There's a lot going on in my head right beforehand here. I hope you guys are doing well. These cards, wow. I think that the energy is very chaotic for you guys right now. Almost shaky and anxious. The cards are, okay, here we go. Yep. All right, now they're flowing. They're flowing now. All right, here we go. But I typically knock on the cards to dispel any low vibration or negative energy. But I feel like that grounding that I just did that. And then I also just sprayed something. So I'm being guided to pull from the top of the deck. I knocked on it after they basically advised that we need to pull from the top of the deck. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. So we have the way that I do things on the channel. There's a card for your conscious mind, a card for your unconscious mind, and then one off to the side tells me your overall energy. I also pull one for advice, and I don't typically look at the advice card until the very end. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. The Empress. Nice. That's nice energy to be in. I heard a little ring in my left ear, so divine feminine side could be very... you could be using a lot of your divine feminine energy at this time. Okay, so in your conscious mind, we got the Magician. The Magician. Okay. Wow. So what's interesting, I pulled this card for myself earlier. I always do a reading for myself before, I try to do it before the start of a day, but this one happened in the middle of the day, and I did pull this for myself. And the way that I'm seeing this right now, I kid you not, is very different. The energy is very different, and the things that are sticking out to me in this card are very different, and I just love that about reading tarot. Immediately, I'm really drawn to the tools that are very much highlighted. Okay, I'm going to go through each card really quick. I feel like I need to do that today. In your unconscious, you have Temperance. That's an interesting Temperance card. It's different than what I'm used to, and I kind of like it. I like that they're in a yoga pose. They're in tree pose, getting grounded. This red book is very much standing out to me, the root chakra. And this kitty cat, what is this kitty cat doing? They're taking care of themselves, damn it. And then I'm drawn to this kind of reddy pink leggings, like love, self-care, and these cupcakes. I could use a cupcake. I've been crying so much lately. It's just been ridiculous. It's just been ridiculous, this move. I was not expecting for it to prompt so many feelings. Okay, so, and then in your overall energy, you have the Emperor. Wow. So, I could be tuning into a lot of individuals that they're very much established in their Emperor energy. And Emperor energy is, oh my God, you guys are going to think this is hilarious. I just heard BDE. You could say big deck energy. All right, so take that however it resonates for you. I'm dying, you guys. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, BDE, big deck energy. And he even has horns, dude. Nice. Okay, let me look at this. I'm going to start here. I feel called to start here today. I shouldn't say I like. Why am I saying I like? That's weird. I don't say that. That's really weird. That's interesting. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from this card. This Emperor, I heard I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Okay? So I don't know what that means for you in your world. I got my eye on you. And we're talking about you yourself, okay? We're talking about maybe there's something that you want. There's something that you want. Okay, this makes sense. This is clicking for me. There's something that you want. And the other thing that I'm drawn to here is their scepter is glowing. And the magician has all of these glowing tools. And so with that, I almost feel like you could be channeling information from another source, or you could be channeling resources that you've always had, but have never really tapped into truly. That's kind of part of this message. Let me see what else. I've got my eye on you. The other thing that I am noticing is that this king is strong, self-assured. The feeling in their eyes is very much comfortable in their own skin, no matter what, no matter who tries to convince them otherwise. Damn it, I'm realizing I don't have a pen. So we're gonna have to remember this. They're comfortable in their own skin. Ooh, I just got, you don't have to try so hard, right? You don't have to try so hard. Yeah. I got my eye on you. Astronomy could be something for you. German Shepherds. I'm getting natural. Be natural. Okay, so in your conscious mind, I feel that you feel assured of who you are and what you do, but maybe you're tapping into the other parts of yourself that maybe you've hidden for a long time that feel like they wouldn't be accepted in certain environments. And you've got your eye on them. you've got your eye on them now. So take that as it resonates. In your unconscious mind, with temperance, so temperance is very much about being grounded and being tempered, balanced. So in this photograph, there's cupcakes, carrot, water. Oh my gosh, I just went agua, agua. My son, he goes agua, agua, agua. Cupcake, carrot, agua, a book. This cupcake fell. Sad day. This looks like a photo maybe? Or I don't know, there's a plant. Greenery. And the switch has one eye open. So again with the eyeballs, right? I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Interesting. I don't really understand. That could mean something to you. That could mean something to you. So your conscious energy is really intense, okay? Your energy is really intense. It's very fiery and it's very strong, confident. Oh, the energy is confident about certain things, less confident than in other things. So if you wield fire, because I'm getting a lot of fire from this card, perhaps it's taking a look at air, earth, water, and spirit in your charts. So take that as it resonates. Not in your charts. If you do astrological learnings, if you like to look at your birth chart, you could take a look at what signs are in your birth chart. But I don't know why I just said that. That's not something I normally would say. I more so just meant elements in your personality and what you gravitate towards, and like your emotions. Like cups is emotions. Like, have you been exploring your emotional world lately? Is it really uncomfortable? That could be a part of this message. The swords, have you been journaling? Have you been thinking about what it is you have your eye on? Actually, that is what Spirit wanted me to say. Have you been journaling about what it is you have your eye on and why? What does it mean to you? I feel called to end there. There's a pentacle here. So do you feel grounded right now? If not, what could help you feel grounded? You know, these are all the tools. So every one of us, right, in this journey, because everyone goes through the journey that the tarot has. When you're starting as the Fool and you're ending, I think it's the World. I'm pretty sure it's the World. So every one of us has magician energy. We all have our resources. We all have our tools. And these things, I'm also getting how their chest is lit up, like they're passionate about something. And they're understanding now maybe what tools they need to use more than others and when. And they've got their eye on them. And they're being protected. Maybe this was something that you didn't always feel safe doing. Maybe it wasn't something that, I don't know what it is. You have to fill in the blank. You know your life better than any tarot reader knows. So maybe there's something you have your eye on and it didn't always feel safe, but now you're looking at things a little differently. You're coming at it with a little bit of a balanced approach. Okay, cool. Well, let's look at the advice. Whoa. Interesting. So as the advice, you got the 8 of Swords. I heard get out of your head. Get out of your head. Oh, I heard one. I heard one. Let's be kind to ourselves as we receive it, okay? Get your head out of your ass. That's literally what I heard, is get your head out of your ass. Okay? We're being kind to ourselves as we're hearing the message. And there's a bluebird here. I like to think this is a blue jay. And blue jays, I know one of their spiritual meanings or symbolism meanings would be protection. And this person's wearing blue, throat chakra, communication. Maybe some communication is needed. Maybe less thinking, more action, a little bit more of this BDE you got going on here, communication, but using that with communication. Yeah. I feel like we need to draw a couple more cards because this energy. So the advice. Oh, I also heard stop being blind. Stop being blind to the fact that blah. Like, I don't know, fill in the blank. Stop being blind to whatever. You've got your eye on something and stop being blind to it. That's big. Yikes. I love this cat. Like, can we get out of here? Can we get out of here now? I think we've been in here long enough. All right. I'm going to draw Wisdom of the Oracle. And I'm also gonna draw a fun kawaii card because this was a little bit intense. You guys have some intense energy. You guys are very passionate. I feel it. You're very passionate individuals. Also maybe a little serious sometimes. Maybe we need to for sure we need to break out the kawaii deck to kind of even out this. I'm getting very stoic energy. Very serious and stoic energy. I don't think that, what I'm getting though is that perhaps you're an individual that feels that being stoic has provided you with the necessary traits or external qualities to give you the success or grant you the success that you have. And maybe you're ready to look at some other options instead of, maybe being stoic isn't like how you want to be all the time. That's also what I'm getting. Like, you have all this very intense energy, very passionate energy, and maybe you're really wanting to explore the different facets of you, like the other parts of you that really light you up that you just haven't looked at because maybe it's not socially accepted to do so. That could be a part of it, or it hasn't been socially accepted to do so in your upbringing. You don't have to try so hard. Again, I'm getting that song by Colby Calais. And that song is all about, it's like overperforming, It's about like, doing all these things because we feel like we have to. Like running, I don't know, she said something like run the extra mile or whatever. Like, yeah, if you feel like doing it, go for it, challenge yourself. But also, like, if you're doing it just because you're like, oh, well, I have to be competitive and I have to be like this person, then screw that. And like, take that for anything. Take that for all of anything, any example. Like, you are uniquely you. And that is enough. That is more than enough. And when you show up as yourself, wherever you go, in your work, in your friend groups, or in these any new things that you're trying, you're going to organically attract individuals that are like you too. And I'm getting that there's a lot of energy around. There's some fear here around doing that. Like, I'm hearing like, oh, well, we've been burned before. Oh, well, this has happened before. And maybe I'm being guided to challenge you to try again. Because you've got your eye on something. And if you've got your eye on something, that means that it's important to you. And maybe you have fresh eyes. Maybe you're a different person than you were before. Maybe you're a different person now than you were before. You know how to balance your resources. Okay? Maybe before it wasn't always like that. And so when you went into a situation, you had an unconscious expectation and you got it. And that unconscious expectation manifested into something maybe you really didn't want because you weren't fully aware of all the resources you had and you weren't totally embodying your unique energy at the time. But now I'm getting the message. Now you see, you've got your eye on all the resources. And so if you try again, the outcome could be very different because your mindset is different. Okay? I'm going to pull just one card here for this Eight of Swords to see if there's anything else we need to know. Oh, wow. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, this one's a cute card. Hold on. I'm gonna pull one of these Wisdom of the Souls. And then we are gonna wrap it up. All right, Spirit Guides of the highest truth and compassion. What other message does this collective of individuals need to know for their highest good related to trying too hard, overperforming, related to embracing who they are, who they are, no matter what it looks like, no matter what, for their highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit Guides. All right. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to read out of this one because you got Tick-tock. Don't stop, do. People, what is that? The Kesha song. Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick-tock on the clock, but the party won't stop. No. Oh. Peace. Again, you've had peace with me before. The number 23. That could be important to you. That could be a big symbol for you. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. God damn, I love that Kesha. God damn, I love me some Kesha. She is just, she is uniquely herself, actually. Fuck. She is uniquely herself. She does not give a damn. She does not give a damn about what people think. And that is why we love her, because she is herself. And so that is like the whole message. I'm getting bright red because that is the whole message, is to embrace who you are, dude. Embrace who you are. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, do you like cheese? Do you like cheese? Oh, this is a silly reading. I like it. You guys make me laugh. Oh. Okay, so this is interesting. The way that I could look at this is like this little critter wants the cheese, but is denying themselves the cheese. I don't think they've eaten the cheese yet, I think they're just longing for the cheese. Just like you're longing to use these resources that have been bottled up. Don't do that anymore. Because Tick-tock. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. Interesting. People have come to look at life in a linear way. Yes. Imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. Release your agenda. Yeah, let go. Release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Oh, I love that. Trust. That's a big, big theme for me right now. Trust. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Wow, so tick-tock, huh? Timelessness. So it's not so much like do this now, but maybe it could be. Maybe it could be. If you see anything on this card that really like is a symbol for you, then that's your symbol. And that means whatever it means for you, it's a confirmation, okay? We have numbers 13, 14, 2, 10, 5, 11, 8, 9, and 1 that are really kind of standing out to me. And a 5. 15, 6, and 7. Huh. Tick-tock. Yeah. Don't waste time. That's actually what I'm getting is don't waste time. It's not necessarily like you're running out of time. I'm getting just don't waste it because it's precious. And you deserve to be who you are, like immediately, you know? I was just gonna see if there's anything else here. I think that the only other one maybe is the relationship message for some reason. This could mean something to someone. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season. It's divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beat of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. I don't know why I felt called to read that. I feel like someone needs to hear it. All right, well, this was so much fun. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and just be uniquely you, okay? Like, just BD.